whisper through the snow. The blood of dragons still will grow. Forged in fire, carved from stone. No sister stands this fight alone. Hear the echoes, hear them roar. The daughters rise from war once more. They stole our ways, they chained our flame, but they could never break our name. We are the daughters of fire, born from the fire forever reborn.
The Uurkie race, the Forgotten Titan's origin. The Uurkies are one of the oldest races in existence, created directly by Sphinx, the high supreme royal deity and creator of all life. They were never intended to be ordinary beings. From the moment of their creation, they possessed immense physical strength, divine essence, and an innate connection to fire, making them one of the most feared races ever to exist. Across the multiverse, they are known simply as dragons, a name given to them because of their towering forms, immense power, horns, tails, scales, and devastating fire. The Uurkies themselves neither embrace nor reject the title. It is simply what the rest of the universe calls them. The age of pure forms. Long before recorded history, every Uurkie permanently existed in their pure form. Standing nearly 80 feet tall, their dragon-like physiology represented the pinnacle of their species. To modern Uurkies, pure form is not a transformation, it is the body they were originally created to possess. During this era, the Uurkies became legendary conquerors. They expanded across galaxies through overwhelming strength alone. Entire civilizations surrendered rather than challenged them, while those who resisted disappeared into history. To outsiders, they were terrifying monsters, but to the Uurkies themselves, conquest was simply the natural order. The strongest ruled because the strongest deserved to rule. The Great Weakening. The Uurkie Empire did not fall through war. Instead, another incredibly powerful race used ancient magic to instantly weaken every Uurkie alive. In a single moment, every pure form was sealed away. Their bodies were transformed into smaller humanoid forms. Much of their original strength was stripped from them. The Uurkies remember this event. They know exactly what was taken from them. Their current bodies are viewed as incomplete, unnatural versions of themselves, and reclaiming their pure forms has become the dream of every surviving Uurkie. The Kingdom of Urk. The Uurkie homeworld, planet Urk, was a world capable of sustaining even pure-form Uurkies. Leadership was simple. There was always one king. The king was determined solely by strength, no bloodline, no politics, no inheritance, only combat. After a new king claimed the throne, the Queen's Tournament was held. The strongest female warrior earned the right to become queen. The final Queen's Tournament, the final tournament in Ur's history, became one of the greatest tragedies the race had ever witnessed. The championship battle came down to Negra and Za. Negra had nearly secured victory and was moments away from becoming queen of the Uurkies. Desperate to avoid defeat, Za activated a mysterious fusion jar, secretly given to her by Nulu. Instead of granting power, the fusion jar triggered a catastrophic chain reaction that destabilized planet Ur and activated Nulu's hidden cryogenic technology. Within minutes, planet Ur froze. Nearly the entire Uurkie race perished beneath eternal ice. Negra survived, but the kingdom she was destined to rule disappeared before her eyes. Because of that day, many surviving Uurkies still recognize her as the uncrowned queen of the Uurkies. The royal family of Ingrid, among the surviving Uurkies, one family has become legendary. The daughters of Ingrid, whose true divine identity is she, a supreme royal deity. Each inherited a unique Achi and became one of the greatest remaining representatives of their race. Negra, the uncrowned queen. Born with the incredibly rare fire Achi, Negra evolved her natural Uurkie flame into the legendary Black Super Flame, a fire so intense that reality itself bends beneath its heat. She embodies everything the Uurkie race once was and everything it hopes to become again. Ada, the living fortress, master of the rare combination of plant Achi and fire Achi, Ada is one of the most balanced warriors among Ingrid's daughters. Her plant Achi allows her to manipulate vegetation on a massive scale, while her fire Achi lets her ignite and shape those creations into devastating weapons. Combined with her immense physical strength and brilliant tactical mind, Ada excels at controlling entire battlefields while protecting her allies. Calm, disciplined, and dependable, she is often the strategist of the group. Plutza, the psychic master. Gifted with extraordinary psychic Achi, Plutza overwhelms opponents through telekinesis, mind-based techniques, and her bond with the ancient Oni known as Vile. Her intelligence and mastery over psychic abilities make her one of the most dangerous combatants alive. Mincy, future queen of Infernum, bearer of Ice Achi and Dark Achi, Mincy commands demonic forces while freezing battlefields with terrifying precision. Chosen by Detha as her successor, she is destined to one day rule Infernum, the underworld itself. Divi, the fastest Uurkie. Born with electric Achi, Divi later mastered ninja arts, making her the fastest member of the family. Many opponents never realize they have been struck until the battle has already ended. Grava, the gravity prodigy. Master of gravity Achi, Grava manipulates gravity on a cosmic scale, creating black holes and crushing celestial bodies beneath overwhelming force. Her future potential places her among the strongest beings in existence. Iquata, the gentle juggernaut. The daughter of Ada, Iquata fights alongside her mother and aunts as one of the strongest surviving Uurkies. Born with Telekinesis Achi, her raw physical strength is so overwhelming that she constantly wears specially forged power-restraining cuffs to protect those around her. Even while heavily restrained, she ranks among the physically strongest members of the group. Despite her incredible might, Iquata is calm, compassionate, and fiercely protective, serving as App's guardian while always placing the safety of others before herself. She represents the future of the Uurkie race and proves that even after the fall of planet Ur, their people continue to grow stronger. Physical characteristics: height, base form 9 to 12 feet, after Magestus Dracos 15 to 18 feet, pure form 80 feet. Density: Uurkies possess extraordinarily dense bodies. Even the smallest adults weigh several tons, giving them immense durability and overwhelming physical strength. Strength: even the weakest surviving Uurkie can punch with at least 5 million pounds of force. Elite Uurkies like Negra, her sisters, and Iquata possess a minimum of 1 quintillion pounds of force in their base forms. Speed: even in base form, every Uurkie naturally possesses light speed movement, natural flight, incredible reflexes. Transformations: Magestus Dracos, multiplier, times 5,000. The first step toward reclaiming their dragon heritage. Changes: horns emerge, dragon tail develops, height increases by 3 feet. Super Magestus Dracos, multiplier, times 5 million. The body evolves further. Changes: dragon scales appear, another 3 feet of growth, massive increase in strength and durability. Ultra Magestus Dracos, multiplier, times 25 million. The Uurkie begins accessing the full extent of their Achi. Changes: 6 additional feet, tremendous increase in overall power, pure form, limitless potential. 80 feet tall, original dragon physiology, lasts for 39 minutes, requires a 30-day cooldown before it can be used again. Pure form is the strongest state a Uurkie can ever achieve. No future transformation or power-up will ever surpass it because it is their original intended existence. Uurkie flame. Every Uurkie naturally breathes fire. This is not an Achi, it is an innate biological trait shared by the entire race. Among fellow Uurkies, breathing fire serves as a greeting, a sign of respect, an expression of emotion. To the rest of the universe, it is viewed as a catastrophic weapon capable of burning entire worlds. Fire Achi. Fire Achi has always been one of the rarest Achi among Uurkies. Only those born with Fire Achi can evolve their natural Uurkie flame into entirely new forms. The greatest known example is Negra, whose black super flame has become legendary throughout the multiverse. Hoax's mysterious purple flame remains unexplained. Whether she unknowingly possesses Fire Achi or her flames originate from something entirely different remains one of the greatest mysteries surrounding Uurkie biology. Reproduction. During the age of pure forms, Uurkies reproduced by laying eggs, reflecting their original dragon physiology. After being transformed into humanoid bodies, they began carrying their children internally. This biological change is considered yet another reminder of everything the race lost when their true forms were stolen. The fear of dragons. Even after the destruction of planet Ur, the universe never forgot the Uurkies. Across countless civilizations, dragons are remembered as the greatest monsters to ever exist. Those legends are not myths. They are fragmented memories of encounters with the ancient Uurkie Empire. Even weakened, the name dragon still inspires fear across the stars. Should the Uurkies one day permanently reclaim their pure forms, the multiverse would once again live beneath the shadow of the race that once conquered galaxies, knowing that at any moment they possess the power to erase entire civilizations. The Age of Dragons would begin anew,